One thing, Alex, is really funny. When we were in the bathroom, I just saw these dudes bringing in their equipment to set up the live band that's going to be out here.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably take a while.
Oh,
At 7:30, something like that.
Is that what they said?
I asked the bartender. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They said like 7:30. I was like,
Oh,
let's hope for 7:30.
that's enough time.
Yeah.
Well, Jay, thanks
Plus,
for...
then the train's going to come by.
The train will come by.
It'll just pass, so we're good, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it comes
they
by
have
like every
shots
15
specials.
minutes. Yeah, it's $2 kamikazes when the train
Oh, you
goes
live
by.
around here?
No.
Oh, you just...
Well,
I
I saw it.
Oh, yeah.
I used to own
He
this
used to own
restaurant
this.
right here. The Italian restaurant on the other side.
Really?
Here.
Oh, yeah.
Back when it was a Cibolo Grill.
Okay, yeah.
That was a while back then.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
That's more than 10 years.
Because the
Right.
Catalanos have been there since then, right? They
Right.
took over.
When I moved here in 2001, it was Catalanos already, and I only knew them because I had lived across. They also owned that pizza place over there by Main Street by Sac, and I lived right across
Oh,
the street.
is that the same guys?
Main Street Pizza?
Or like they're like brothers.
Okay.
Main Street
Main Street
Pizza,
Pizza.
yeah, same
I
guy.
used to eat at that place.
That
all
makes
the time.
sense.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
get
it's
so
good.
close to your food. Are you gonna eat that all or no?
Yeah, to put it into
Oh, yeah.
perspective, back when we had that place and
Yeah.
we were running it, my son would go to this elementary school during the day and then
Yeah,
come
I went to that elementary school.
And
Wiederstein.
he was in like 3rd grade, I think,
Mhm.
and now he's a chef.
Oh
Like
wow!
that's how long ago it was.
Wow.
He'll be 25 in December.
Yeah, that's a long
It
time.
was a while back.
You still have a restaurant?
No, I
No.
got out of that game.
Why, Steve?
It's too hard.
Yeah.
It's too hard when you have little kids and a family and you're on your 3rd wife.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's too hard.
Oh, shit. How many times have you been married, Steve? Have we been over this before?
I just said 3rd, dick face. All right, is that on yet?
Yeah, it's on.
You got a,
Yeah, I got a friend.
A ladybug.
I took a picture for my daughter.
All right, Alex, you want to introduce everybody?
Yeah, Jay.
Yes.
You're from
Jay Brown.
Jay Brown, a local band that was pretty. Oh, were you bigger than local? You had to. have been,
Yeah,
right?
we were. I mean, we did okay. Yeah, we played all over Texas.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then we got
I'm David James. Dave James on bass.
James, not bass.
And Steve, what do you play?
Myself, that's it.
You just
Yeah.
play with yourself.
So Dave, what band are you in a band right now?
Mhm.
What's the name of your band?
Smoke Wagon.
Smoke Wagon. Oh, like from Tombstone.
Right?
Yeah.
Skin that smoke wagon, see what happens.
That's our
Is that where we got it from?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hell
what I
yeah.
came
He's
from.
the singer.
I'm the singer for Smoke Wagon.
Oh, sweet.
And I was in Skunkweed as well.
You were too, really?
Both y'all?
Get the fuck out of here.
Still am.
Still am. We just turned down a gig.
Yeah.
Because Jay's playing.
Has Skunkweed just turned down again?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I-
how many people were in Skunkweed or are in Skunkweed?
5?
So who played all the horns?
That's Roger Garcia. Yeah,
Does he still play?
he does. Yeah. Him and his son. His son comes and plays with us when we have gigs.
So all the
His-
same original members are still in the band?
No. The original drummer, Jamal Saeed, left, and the original.
Oh, he was on Lost, right?
Yeah, he was on Lost.
That's,
And,
that sounds like it.
and
So
the
he
original
was on
guitar player is Mike Aurora. He's not in the band anymore, but both of them come play. Wherever we.
So
whenever
they're
we get
not
together.
technically in the band, but it's all still on good terms?
Right. They don't get paid anymore.
Oh, that's what
Play.
that means.
It means they play
cool.
for free now.
That's cool.
Works out.
So
Well,
you're looking
for
for
us.
guitarists or something? Is that what you're saying?
No, I play the guitar in Skunkweed. I'm the guitar player
So,
and the singer.
did you sing all the songs in Skunkweed?
No, Leon Waddy sings some of them, but I sing probably 90% of them.
Okay, so this is the part where Alex is going to be real quiet because I have a million questions.
Okay.
So, but when did we work at the bank together? Like 2003? 2004?
It was like 13 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. And so, It was one of the big banks.
Okay.
It was
Ones that just committed fraud.
yeah.
Recently.
One of those who recently just
Wells
got into trouble.
Fargo?
What? I didn't say it. But we were working for them, doing fraudulent activities all day, and
Opening accounts for people.
Exactly.
Things like that. Good.
And
I opened one for you.
oh, sweet.
So thanks for my microphone.
Thanks for the bonus. But sometime around back then, I'm sure it wasn't at the beginning of that, but it was probably 5 years we worked together doing there. But sometime in that 5 years, we noticed that on the company, we all had our computers, and we had like an intranet, like a network, and on that network, somebody had was almost a gig of music.
Oh yeah,
that?
there was.
And
Someone threw a bunch of. It was like a G drive where everybody had access to it.
Yeah, it was just
but
like
you had to
an
go
extra drive.
randomly searching.
But it was
this
like
big
kind of
old
a
file.
secret. So just some tech nerd thought it'd be a really cool idea, and it was. And they put all this music on there that everybody could stream, as long as they didn't get, I guess, caught. I don't know. Anyway,
Sure.
I don't even think even if you did get caught,
Well,
it
yeah,
would be a big
because
deal.
we had headphones.
It's
and
on
they
the
would just
company.
it was on the shit. Anyway, so being the good what's the word I'm looking for? Thief that I am.
Yeah.
I downloaded everything off of that onto my own hard drive, and one of the things that was on there was this album called Chunky Butt Funky
Right.
by Skunkweed. And I was like, what a super weird name. And then I was like, hey, wait a minute, that sounds familiar.
I used to smoke skunkweed.
Yeah.
Still do.
I was like, that sounds super familiar. I feel like maybe the local morning radio show played a song by Skunkweed
Right before
called
The
Titty
Janet
Bar.
Jackson.
Titty Bar, right before Janet Jackson pulled her boob out at the
Right
Super Bowl.
before that.
Yeah, we were getting radio play, and then that happened.
And I was like, that song is hilarious. And then I just listened to the shit out of that album.
Oh,
So I got that album for free.
good.
I stole the shit out of that
good
album.
for you.
I have probably played
But
that album.
it's okay because you let him know. You let the guys know.
Yeah.
2/5 of the band know,
Yeah.
and they're okay
We're
with it.
fine.
I probably have listened to that album, I'm going to guess 300 times.
Okay.
I play it at parties. I play it when I'm by myself. It's on my
Plays it while he
phone.
masturbates.
I play it when I'm... No, I don't do
We
that.
have a song called Masturbate.
Yes, you
That's
do.
his
It's on that
Play
album.
that one. No, it's on. Is it on that one?
It's on that one.
It is on
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
it's on that one. Right.
So, I super appreciate that album.
Yeah, good.
This is to pay for it.
No, please
Split that-
keep it.
I'm not
keep
taking
keep
it. Split it up however you want.
All right,
That makes me feel
This is
better.
how I want to split it. Okay, thanks.
And so I had all these questions. Why so many different styles of music? There's a country song on there.
Yeah.
There's like ska, jazz. There's a Mexican wrestler. Like,
Yeah.
that's like
I love that one. It's so fucking good.
It's,
so why all the different
Actually,
styles?
on one of our
I don't- we
podcasts,
hate
have it.
genres.
It's played in the background.
And I never liked music genres and like pigeonholing into something, which we ended up actually doing, pigeonholing into
Yourselves?
joke songs.
Oh, like Tenacious D.
Right, because we were just going to
I'm
write
not gonna
everything
lie.
cool, but
it's on like a mix with
Yeah.
Tenacious D and Garfunkel and Oates
and we were
shit like
before
that.
Tenacious D. By the
Oh
way.
yes, you were.
That's very true.
But
There's-
not
you know,
that Tenacious D ripped us
you know,
off,
they even
because I
started
doubt
a-
they ever heard us. But
They have a.
We weren't the first
They have a
joke
music
band.
festival for like comedy music. It's a comedy music festival that Tenacious D started in California.
oh really?
wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's super dope.
First,
Want me to send them a demo? Of you,
yeah,
or-
absolutely,
Yeah, cool, I'll do
yeah,
it,
for
I'll do
sure,
it.
sure.
So y'all just
gonna say
didn't want to be
something.
pigeonholed. That's where you were.
Right, and
Because then you could play at a country bar. You could
Yeah.
play at a Tejano bar.
well, we started out just acoustic stuff, and so the first song that really put the band together was South Carolina, and that's an Irish beer drinking song. So we already didn't. You can't, go totally Irish.
Not in South Texas.
Not in South Texas. So just whatever came out, and
Well, how many albums did y'all put out?
we
What
only
did y'all
we
make?
put out 2, but we packed them to the rim. We fit as much music could fit on a CD. You can fit 65 minutes of music on a CD.
Sure.
And so we filled it all. It's about 18 songs on each one.
So how are you distributing them? Like at the beginning? Like, were you
just
doing
at shows. Oh yeah, when we were in Borders. Remember Borders?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're not anymore because they
You're
don't
not in
exist.
Borders?
Yeah, we were in Borders. Borders and Hog Wild downtown.
Yeah.
Sure.
My Texas
Hog Wild.
music.
My Texas. Okay, so now the only place you can get it now is online at mytexasmusic.com.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because the only reason why I bring that up is because I know you recorded an album, but you got that one, I guess, CD or whatever. But you used to work at one of my childhood friends' dad shop, right? Mayfield?
Yeah, Mike Mayfield, yeah.
Mike Mayfield. And I just remember him having like one of the first ever CD burners.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
Yeah. Well, we were a computer store.
Yeah, exactly. And so like I just remember going to his house all the time, and he'd be like, "Hey, check out this Skunkweed album." And this was like, it was probably about 15 years ago. It was
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I mean, I was 6th grade, 8th grade, something like that.
That's when
We started in '96.
we started in
We met in
96,
95.
right? I wasn't working there in
so-
96, but I mean, I stayed friends with Mike. And,
Yeah, so it was about like
Still
about 8th grade. That's when I was like,
yeah.
because he had these CDs. It was like I have this band working at my dad's shop. They just give us these CDs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, they're called Skunkweed. I'm like, wow, that's a pretty clever name. I mean, that's what you
Yeah,
use.
we had that first guitar player was a cop, and that part of the reason we called it Skunkweed was because he was a cop. We thought it would make him uncomfortable, and then give us some street cred. Also, word called it Skunkweed. So
That's fantastic. Yeah, my dad, he played in bands like my whole life, so I always grew up in bands and going to bars and doing the light. I was doing the light show for him and just all that shit. He was in a band called Sapphire.
Sapphire, okay.
Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does sound familiar.
It
Is
should.
there a band around here?
Yeah, like
They're a metal band, I guess. Back
yeah,
then?
they were.
Yeah, Sapphire sounds.
Yeah,
familiar.
they lived in Shirts. This area. They played all.
You're gonna name the street like they.
Yeah, 78.
Yeah.
We're by the old drive-in. So, what have you been doing since Chunky But Funky? And what's the name of the other album?
Oh, History of the Beer Bomb.
History of the Beer Bomb.
Right.
Now, is that the second album?
That's
Is
the
that-
first album.
That's
That's
the first
That one has South
Yeah.
Carolina, Tubing, Bulletproof, 8 Seconds of Glory.
Camel Toe.
All hits. All Skunkweed hits.
All hits.
Hits. Just the hits.
So why did y'all turn? You just said earlier that you turned down a show.
Yeah, why'd y'all turn down this gig?
It's the day before Thanksgiving, and I've got kids and
Didn't stop
stuff
him in
to
the
do.
old days, but he's old now. So.
Yeah.
Fucking kids.
Kids ruin everything.
Well, I couldn't get a deadline. Like, what time do you want to go on? Well, we don't. I mean, so.
You're like, I kind of want to be in
yeah,
bed by at a decent hour.
I'm gonna have to get a babysitter to play this show, so I need to know.
That's fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah.
You can't be hardcore punk rock.
Not anymore.
So you guys are in other bands?
Yeah. Dave and I have been in a couple 3 bands together now. We were in Monkey Blood around the same time as Skunkweed, which was a heavy metal cover band, but also did some cool
You look
stuff.
heavy metal. You look like a father.
Yeah, I didn't know any of these songs when I got into their band.
You have a Mortal Kombat shirt.
I didn't
fucking
really
love
listen
it.
to heavy metal, so you know, I had to cram, and I like it now, but I was a rapper in high school. I didn't.
Were you really?
Oh yeah, big time, hardcore.
What was it?
Oh, back
because
when we
Beastie
used the word
Boys?
wigger.
Yeah, I guess.
We
Yeah.
don't do that anymore.
Well, I think Wigger came out after I was in rap,
After Vanilla
but,
Ice ruined it for everybody.
Right, there were
How dare
only
you.
2 or 3 white guys in it.
Snow. Vanilla
Snow,
Ice.
Vanilla Ice, and Third Base.
Oh, third base.
Who the hell's Third Base?
Third base. That's
They
funny.
sing, Third
Was it
Base.
Pop Goes the Weasel? Was
Yeah,
that Third
Pop
Base?
Goes the Weasel, which was about Vanilla Ice. Like
Yeah.
the only 2 white groups, and
They were
rapping
They're
Vanilla Ice.
beefing. Well, they couldn't
like,
beef
you
with the real rapper.
It was, yeah, that's a slap fight.
But
Let's be real.
they had a kick-ass song that started with a bunch of clocks going off, just like Pink Floyd.
Oh, the time?
Yeah. But,
Oh, that's it. Oh, wait. This guy doesn't like Pink Floyd, so you can't bring that up.
okay.
God damn it.
No problemo there.
But-
They're all right.
So just don't bring it up. He gets really
So,
pissed off.
who wrote all those clever ass words?
Was it a
Me,
group
Dave, and Leon wrote all of the.
It was more like
lyrics.
50-50 Jay and Leon, or 45-45, 10 or something like that. But
Yeah.
So you're taking only a little bit of credit?
very little. I got like maybe 2 songs.
So you're
on
good
each
at
CD.
math.
No.
You wanted to prove his math skills. All right. those lyrics are some of the cleverest lyrics.
Some aren't that clever, but
Well,
some are. So the
aren't that
clever
good.
ones, I think, are mine. But
Oh, there you go. Sure, there you go.
That's how I would say it. So where did you get your inspiration from? Like, because you say you don't want to be pigeonholed, you want to try to do all kinds of genres, but like, I mean, what
Well-
were you listening to at that time?
nothing really. I was when
Well, you were trying to write a hip hop beat,
I
but then you're like, no, I'm gonna do ska instead.
no, I was just learning how to. So I moved out of my mom's house and I didn't have a piano. I learned how to play the piano first, and so I had this guitar, and so I was learning how to play the guitar, and then I was just trying to write songs to crack up my friends and stuff. Kind of competing with Leon, who was my best friend, and who could write funnier songs and shit like that. And then we won a contest on KISS, the Big
Really?
Bend Over and Back trip. Yeah,
And
I
that was
entered
to go to
it.
Big Bend, right?
Oh yeah,
It was a trip to Big Bend. It was like a bus trip.
yeah, bus
Was it
trip out
really?
there to Big Bend, and then a rafting trip.
2-day rafting
a 2-day
trip.
rafting trip down the Rio Grande through the San Elias Canyon.
That's where I met Jay.
And I met him.
I
He
won
won
the
it.
contest. They picked 5 winners. I was one of them. Jay was one of them.
Yeah.
Him and Leon.
Wait, so you had never, y'all were friends before?
No.
Y'all met
No,
on
I
this
met him
trip?
on that trip.
We were on the raft, and the winners were all musicians, right? And
How'd that work?
And Jay was playing the
That'd be
guitar.
pretty fucking awesome.
A
if
lot
you
of
still did
bands
that.
came out of it.
He started playing South Carolina on his guitar, and I was like, "What?"
On the right, so you had your guitar in the water?
Yeah. In South Carolina, I sang. Remember Dirty Nellies?
I do remember Dirty Nellies.
I think it's
Still there. Still there.
I went down there. There was a guy. They got the piano player there. A guy named Steve O. Palmer, but he's died since. And I just went up there and was like, hey, I wrote this song, and I just told him the chords, and he played it. And so that became part of their regular thing. And every time I'd walk in, they'd pull me up, and I became a regular. I mean, they officially told me I now get severe, like heavy discounts on drinks. Like, just if you come in,
Oh,
you
so
know,
you sing one time?
you are a
South
regular
Carolina.
now.
It was
So-
that much of a hit?
Yeah, it was that much.
You
of
never
a
heard
hit.
that
So I
one?
was like,
South
wow,
Carolina. It's on the
really?
other CD.
Yeah, I didn't even know y'all had another
Oh, I
CD.
should have brought one.
Paying honky tonk prices at a river bar, Riverwalk bar.
So you get all your music from, what was it,
Oh, yeah.
Music Texas?
Yeah, you can buy it at mytexasmusic.com.
MyTexasMusic.
Both albums?
Yeah, both albums. You can download or purchase the actual physical CD.
Super.
So are y'all still doing tapes or anything? You know, that's coming back.
Our very first,
Yes.
our very first thing we did is a tape, and I have, I think one of the only surviving copies, still in shrink wrap
Of a cassette?
of a cassette. Yeah, Planting the Seed. That's what it's called. And it had 5 songs on it, so I still have that at the house. Never been
But
open.
they call that an EP?
Yeah,
Yeah,
EP
that's
would
an
be
EP.
anything.
And what about you? Where did you get your
I'm gonna go grab another beer. You
your
guys
musical
want some?
start? Well, yeah, here. You want me to stop?
Oh,
No.
if you want, you can talk to Dave.
Ah,
You want a margarita?
Yeah, give me another margarita.
What is it called? Just margarita.
Right on the rocks.
So where did you get your start? Like, how did you start playing?
Well, I've been chasing this dream my whole life. I'm a little older than Jay, but I had a band in high school back in like 82, 83, and I just played whatever rock was on the radio at the time. That's what I listened to, was the Van Halen and
You know, it's fucking hilarious. The first song that ever made me want to be a rock star or get into music was Van Halen, the Eruption. Eruption, and then it segues into
5150?
No, You Really Got Me Now.
Oh, sorry.
Like, they used to play that on KISS, and so like the first time I ever heard that, I was just like fucking blown away. Like, I used to like get my tape deck and everything, and then press record and play at the same
Remember
time, and play those 2 songs. So that's awesome that you even said Van Halen, because it's silly now. Like, if I listen to those songs, it still gets me all jazzed. You know what I mean? But yeah, so Van Halen.
I'm
and
sure
then-
that Van Halen was responsible for a lot of musicians.
Sure. Yeah. We used to play that. You really got me. And
But did you play Eruption?
no, I wasn't that good. I'm still not that good. But I'm a bass player anyway. But
still-
Oh man, that'd be badass.
I'm
to do that.
Oh my gosh!
oh, now I got my homework cut out. I just always wanted to be a rock star, you know, and I never quit my whole life. All my friends that I played with back then, most of them went on to other things, you know, and I'm just persistent. I'm not a quitter, you know, and I was in a metal band in the '90s called Spectre, and for about 6 years,
Spectre, TRE.
yes,
Okay.
and we put out a CD. You know, back when it wasn't so easy
Was
to
it
put
here
out a
in San
CD.
Antonio?
It was here in San Antonio. Yeah, yeah. We played with Alienation, Scythe, Judgmental, who later became Low Key, which I think may still be around. You know, Terry Anderson, those guys.
Loki,
Yeah.
the bad guy from the Marvels.
But
Avengers?
they spelled it different, right? Didn't they spell it
Lokey.
Yeah, Key. Yeah.
So you're familiar with them?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember them.
Okay. So yeah, that's where I was by the '90s, and then that band broke up right before I met Jay Brown on the river. Somebody told me about this contest, and I submitted a song, and I got picked. And
So it was you playing like an acoustic song, or was it like how did
I
that
had a
even work?
4-track recorder, and I was writing a lot of songs at the time, trying to, you know, I play all the different instruments and stuff. Be crappy playing, but I still would have a guitar track, a drum track, a bass
what he
track,
does.
a singing track.
Yeah,
You do that?
that's-
It's
I-
fun,
I
right?
do
I mean,
exactly.
you don't have to have a 4-track anymore. You just have an Apple computer.
Exactly.
But
Apple's the way
he's
to
got
go.
the drums and the guitars.
I have it all set up.
Yeah,
He
nowadays
has all
you
of it.
can get some really good sounding electronic drums on the mix. So back then I was actually playing a drum set. My timing is horrible, so I was all over the place. But so when I met Jay Brown, when I heard him, he said he told me he pulled out his guitar and he played a couple songs. And he goes, "Well, I got a song that I wrote." And I was preparing myself to act like I liked it in case it sucked, you know. And he played South Carolina, which you guys got to hear if you haven't heard it. It's an Irish beer drinking song. And,
I'll be buying that album.
And when he was done, I was just like, in my head, I was like, oh my God, I gotta hook up with this guy. I gotta ride his coattails.
Hook up?
Yeah.
It meant something different.
I
back
meant
then.
something different. No, I meant it in the gayest way possible.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna suck his dick
Yes.
one way or another.
Damn right.
That's fucking awesome, man. But that's cool. Like, I mean, I don't. Maybe they still do that to this day. I don't know, but I haven't heard of it.
Who?
I know that they have like Kiss or any radio station. I think they have.
No, they don't do
They
that.
have like
do shit like that.
They have like
Ever
battle
since-
of
That was
fans.
Lyle
That was Lyle and
Han.
Han, yeah. Now
Yeah,
that
they're
they're
not-
on.
they're
And they
not on
did
there
it a
anymore.
couple of years, but
They have like battle of the bands and stuff like that. So, but
I don't even know if they have any local. Do they even have any local DJs on that station?
those
anymore?
guys,
yeah.
those guys are actually from
Billy
here,
Madison?
or
no,
they're here.
He's
no,
in
they
Dallas,
moved
right?
from.
Billy Madison, I think, is in Dallas. Or something.
No, they
they're
are
here.
out
They're
of
here?
Cox Radio here in San Antonio,
they're
but
here.
they're
Really?
syndicated in
All over the
multiple.
place.
Oh,
they're in
places.
like California now and Florida.
Yeah,
and,
Tampa and Tulsa, or I don't know, something like that.
All
I
the big
just-
ones.
Yeah, I don't know them or anything. I just
Gotcha.
listen to the show sometimes on the way to work. You know.
Now I know that Lyle went over to go work at KZEP for a while,
Yeah, he went to Case.
and I don't think that lasted very long.
No,
I don't think it lasted a whole year.
no.
But it was weird. It was more of a morning zoo type of
KZEP
thing.
doesn't
It was
exist
weird.
anymore.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
well, that could be a reason.
that could be. Yeah, they.
No, I know it's that 106.
I have no idea what
or
happened
something.
to Steve Harvey.
No, it was
Eagle.
104.5,
I know,
106.7. Yeah, the Eagle. Yeah,
Eagle
and they
now
never
took
had
over.
DJs.
No, right? They
That's
just
out of like McQueenie or something.
is it
Yeah,
like they
think
just
so.
push play and they just
Hey.
let it fucking.
I still listen to the radio. Like nobody else. Everyone has got satellite, but I still listen to the radio.
I still listen. Well, in my car, I have a tape deck. Like I don't have an auxiliary.
A tape deck.
Yeah,
He said they're coming back.
Yeah, they are.
they are. So I'm like right in the mix. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh,
So
you don't have a
final,
tape
but I'm
deck?
not putting a record player in my car.
Yeah, no, it'll skip. You'd have to drive too slow.
Oh, that's true. That'd be fucking hilarious as shit.
Well, they
That's how
had those.
CDs were.
They put record
beginning.
players in cars in the, I think it was the 50s.
Yeah,
They were in the trunk,
Really?
so you wouldn't be driving. It would just be like,
Yo,
let's
honey,
go
can you
to the
check?
lake.
Can you change
No,
the next
oh, yeah.
song? I don't like this song. Like
It's pretty weird.
right when it stops, you know, go to the red light. Or did they even have red lights back then?
just the one
I just
blinking one.
poured beer on myself.
Awesome.
Better you than me, my friend.
Good thing it's not on camera.
Yeah. Oh, we'll
Joke's
talk.
on you.
We'll talk about it though.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's a camera right here.
We got here early. Put cameras everywhere.
You want a beer stick?
I'm not driving. I'm walking.
I don't want.
Did you hit stop already?
No.
Oh,
Do
cool.
you want me to?
No, I'm gonna talk about you while you walk away.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, well, you're
No, I'm good to go.
Can you bring me a dip cup?
two of them.
No, I've got a can here. You can have some dip if you
No, I'm
want.
good, thank you.
Sure, it's good for you.
Yeah, I used to.
Women
dip.
love it.
Oh, they do too, man. I used to dip. It helped me quit smoking.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I'm gonna try smoking to quit dipping.
Yeah. Well, I can't afford. Nobody could afford smoking nowadays, or I couldn't. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it looks like it. I don't know when I bought cigarettes, but it's like what, $6, $8 a pack?
It's something like that for good ones. Yeah, for like
Good
the shit you
Lord.
heard of. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, back. I mean, shit. The week before the tower, pack of Marlboros was 99 cents. So was a gallon of gas, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was 99 cents. And now I think a pack of Marlboros is like $7.50 or $8.
Good Lord.
But it's weird because it's different in every state. Like in New York, I think it's $15 for a pack
Right.
of cigarettes. 'Cause
Yeah.
they put all those taxes.
That's
on.
why these guys keep bringing them in from Canada and selling them.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. That's how that guy that the police choked out. Remember that guy that had asthma or whatever?
Oh yeah.
But that's what he was doing, just selling or something like that. I don't know.
Derek Garner or something. I think. That
Yeah, I
was
think so.
I seriously, I can't tell you how many times I've played that album. I didn't know that there was a second album.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
It sounds a little different. It actually works out, but when we recorded it, it didn't turn out that great. But we took it to
The
this
first
guy.
time?
Well, I think the guy recording it wasn't really paying much attention, and
We didn't have a horn player on the first album yet.
we didn't have
either.
a horn player either. Right?
So the one you don't have,
That dude on the horns,
yeah.
and
the
that
guitar.
guy is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He is
So what kind of
so
horns? Is it
good.
like a trumpet
We have a
or is
trump.
it?
And
Roger
he-
plays trumpet.
And then his brother came in and he plays trombone, and then they brought a saxophone player.
A saxophone?
It's fucking
Yeah.
dope.
Oh no, those
They're
guys are
good.
legit. Roger used to tour like with the Drifters and probably some other bands. These guys went to North Texas State. That's a
He's a fireman
huge
too.
music school.
That's over
where-
by Dallas, right?
Yep. I think north of Dallas, right?
I think so. Yeah.
But that school and like Berkeley School of Music are probably the two biggest music colleges
Really?
that I know of.
What about Juilliard?
What about Full,
Oh yeah, I
Full
guess
Sail?
so.
Full Sail? Nothing?
Well, I don't know.
What about Phoenix?
University of Phoenix? Yeah, you got to learn. You can take it online though. All the music
Music
online,
online,
so you
that's
just watch
dope.
YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Pay 10
That's-
grand.
That kind of is how it works.
Yeah.
So we're fucking amazing. Are you recording too?
I'm making sure it's not on ring. It's on vibrate. So
He's recording y'all for accuracy to make sure y'all don't edit our words.
I'm,
no, I'm not
And-
recording.
I'm Jay Brown. I love Alex.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Get that drop.
I love it.
So you guys still play?
Oh yeah.
Wait, did y'all ever break up?
We
No.
did.
No, you just-
Skunkweed? Skunkweed?
We actually did.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. You
And
talking
that
about
was when
that?
y'all hit the eject button on
Why
those
did you
other
talk
two
about
fools?
that whenever I was gone?
I was talking about you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did break up. We
We had our
toured.
farewell show.
we had a farewell show.
We've had about 5 more farewell shows since that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's
y'all
all-
really are big boys.
And then oh yeah, we packed them in
Y'all like
the,
Kiss.
the farewell shows. And we had one last March.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
We're looking tired of St. Patrick's, and then Sam's Burger Joint wanted us for.
Oh shit.
that's the one that wanted you for
Yeah, they
Thanksgiving?
offer us a stack of money, but Jay makes too much money, so he's not interested.
Good job, Jay.
much
Way
money.
to fuck it up for everybody else.
Yeah.
Prostitute.
That's what
Everybody's
happens
trying to
with
have
art.
fun,
Great
and then
art.
there's always one
Get a little
guy.
bit of success. I'm
No,
not struggling. And then
And then just coke. And then just
hassle.
coke.
it's just coke and hookers.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, hookers and coke, really, but
There you go.
And then kids. Mm-hmm. So I heard that there was this, like, you broke up, y'all broke up, and then there was this other band that was formed called Why is Jay Brown Mad?
Poor Jay Brown.
Poor Jay Brown.
Poor
no,
Jay
no.
Brown.
All right, so
What is that about?
There's a whole story behind that.
I was in Poor Jay Brown. I was the lead
Oh, really?
singer for Poor Jay Brown. Yeah.
But it was called Country.
But it was
Fried
called
Pickles.
Country Fried Pickles, and before that it was called One Tough Grandma. And I just saw the guy,
Wait.
the organ player, Mr. Morgan's
Wait.
here.
He is?
Yeah,
Is that the
he's
guy
already-
with the lady that you were talking to when you came back over? He
Yeah.
was sitting with his wife.
Yeah.
Matt's
no,
here?
One
no,
Tough
Matt,
Grandma,
Matt,
wasn't
Matt
that?
may come out.
Wasn't that the governor of Texas? Was One Tough Grandma?
Yeah, it was. Oh gosh, now her name.
Ann Richards.
Yeah, Ann Richards. Yeah, One Tough Grandma.
Was that what? Her
Yeah,
name was?
like her ad campaign for her last run. She would like the end of the commercial. She'd pull up on a Harley, like in a leather jacket, and she'd look at the camera and say, "I'm one tough grandma."
Yeah. So
And then
I approved
she'd
it.
peel away, and then like you could see her stunt double was like a dude.
yeah,
That'd be fucking
probably.
awesome.
Green screen. But yeah, so we thought it was a great name for a band. But we ended up changing it to the Country Fried Pickles. So we literally had a notebook.
And that was before Country Fried Pickles was a thing.
Well, I wanted to be.
Now they're in every restaurant.
I called up Leon and I go, I want to be in a country band. I think I got a really good country voice, and I just want to be in a.
So is that you who's like, I'm gonna get all my country vibe?
Yeah.
That's him.
Then yes, you do have a really. Oh my God, that's the funniest fucking song.
Open-minded redneck.
Open-minded redneck. It is
No, that's a
amazing.
different one.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. I was thinking of the other one. Yeah, Open Minded Redneck Funny. Now I didn't write it. I wrote the music to that. Leon wrote that. The black guy wrote that.
Did you sing it?
I sang it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great song.
So when you sing it and you said the word jigaboo, did you look at him in the studio?
No, he wrote it.
Oh, no. Did you record it after he left?
He
Like,
wrote it
you're
for me to
all-
sing it. Here's a funny story. So we went up to Austin, KLBJ, and we were on their morning show. And right before us was Kid from Kid and Play, and another comedian, another black guy. I don't remember his name. But so they're sitting right there, and it's just me.
Just you?
And Leon.
Oh, thank God.
I'm the only, just me, the white guy, and Leon's black.
But he had your back. So.
And so, yeah, he had my back.
Nah, he's
so,
cool. He's with me.
So I had to sing that in front of the mic. Yeah, they were like, wow, I've never heard Jigaboo in mixed company.
I've got other. Like,
Yeah, we got more than that. But got some other songs. So that was good.
That's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's funny, but it's also kind of poignant. Like, that song has a really good message in it.
Yeah,
It really
anti-racism. Racism's stupid.
It's a great song.
We did a lot of racial humor between the two. If you didn't see a show, then you missed out on the banter between him and Leon, because they've been friends forever, and they were so quick with their wit and the stuff they would play off the audience, and the shows were just.
And then
And so is he still playing?
He's in Poor J.
he's
Brown.
in Poor J. Brown.
What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Leon?
Oh, we didn't finish that. We already said
the
the
poor
story.
J. Brown.
So, my daughter was being born, and I was like, I can't do this 2-band thing. It's just too much. So I quit that band.
So it's a lot of.
Plus, I was the lead
practice.
guitar player in there. And
Was this 2 bands in addition to a full-time job?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And about to be a dad. Or,
Yeah,
and
second time dad.
Yeah.
And it was just too much. And plus, I was a guitar player. Like I said, I didn't want to play the guitar. I wanted us to find a guitar player. So I quit the band, and then they brought on Dave Finley. I don't know if you know him, but he was on America's Got Talent.
that's what I was gonna say,
The guy that
because the guy, right? Wasn't he the singer, or
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a singer.
he was a singer?
He's good. He's doing great now. He moved up to Nashville. He's like touring. He toured with Miranda Lambert and stuff. And
Yeah, and then like
he's doing
he went on to America's Got Talent and got like 3rd or 4th or some
He was
shit.
runner up to the puppet guy, wasn't he? Or
He was what?
He was
runner up. It was down to
puppet
him
guy?
and the puppet guy, I thought.
No, once he did that beatbox thing, Howard Stern didn't like it.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I'm thinking of the other guy.
Which the beatbox thing is awesome. It's amazing. But anyway, so he named it Poor J. Brown because they were telling him why I left, and they were like, "Oh, Poor J. Brown."
So he was trying to be a clown on you, or like
A little
make fun
bit,
of
I
you?
think, but we're all friends, so I didn't take it that way.
Oh, okay.
I just when Leon
So
told
there's
me
no
that's the
bad
name of the
blood,
band.
that's
No bad blood at all. I go, well, you're probably gonna regret that your band's named after me one of these days.
Those flat Earth people are fucking crazy.
They
I mean,
Believe
it's a
it.
free country. Believe what you want, but those people are crazy.
the explanations are like horrible. It's like how come if you were on a plane and you jumped in the air, you don't fly all the way to the back of the plane? Like that's an explanation someone gave me
Like,
during a flat Earth.
Water stays
Debate.
level. How does it curve around a ball?
Yeah.
Or how come you can't see what is it like? I'm supposed to see a building from this far or some shit like that.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
past the
So
But then
you
they're-
should be able to see New York City from your house with a telescope
Yeah, that's
if the Earth is not curved.
right.
And I'm in construction.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah. And, you know, when you have, like some of the tallest suspension bridges have to adjust for the curvature of the Earth so that all the weight is distributed straight down. But they may be off parallel by a few inches, but they have to be off.
Yeah.
The reason you don't see it is because the Earth is fucking huge.
And your eyes
So let
can't
me get
fucking
this
see that
straight.
far.
You're saying the Earth is fucking huge.
That's right, and I stand by that 100%.
We're gonna quote you. You're on the record.
Yeah, I can prove it.
All right.
I can prove it.
How?
This is not huge.
Yeah, that is not, this is small
And I just do it into the
in
earth.
the Earth. Try running around it.
I've tried running just a mile and a half. And
Yeah.
Well, I already told you we're not going anywhere, so stop trying to get me to exercise.
It's roughly 25,000 miles around.
How?
It's a small world,
Well, since
but
you
I,
put it like that,
Oh, is it really?
paint it.
I'm still not
that
doing
was
it.
like a million miles.
So how many marathons? No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that. So anyway, so what are y'all doing new material? Or are you doing
Yeah, with Smoke Wagon. With Skunkweed, no. You know,
like did you
we
just
have
stop?
stuff we haven't released yet.
we have stuff that's not recorded. We have several
Real
songs
good
that are
ones that I
actually
wish
really
were.
good. Yeah, that we never recorded.
El Hoto about the gay
Gay Fighting Rooster, El Hoto.
attack from the back,
El
going straight
Hoto.
from the crack.
Crabs in the Saddle.
The Buck Leon
Some good
song.
songs.
Fantastic.
But, you know, part of that was our 18-song legacy that we started, like, packing a CD.
Yeah, but nobody
so-
even buys albums anymore. Everybody buys singles.
I know, it's different now, but back
So,
then we were like,
what are
if
you
you're going to
doing?
buy this,
Nothing?
you're going to get your money's worth. We're going to cram as much songs
Hey, so
on
track
one
30
thing.
into
Is that
65
hidden?
minutes?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, we have a hidden track. Do we have a hidden track on both of them, or just one?
Yeah, that was another thing that was cool at the time.
It was cool at the time.
When it plays out for like 20 minutes.
On the first one, I think it's track 33.
And on the second one, it's 37.
The second one is 37, yeah.
Now, I don't know because I didn't have the actual physical CD, so I don't have. But I know that like back then, like on the Longest Morissette's album, it was probably 7 minutes before the hidden track played, and you couldn't skip to it.
That was the only album you referenced. Is it Alanis Morissette?
Okay, so she, yeah,
Dude, that's a great album. Eat a dick.
So she just recorded Dead Air, and then the song started. But if you look at like the way a CD is, so we have empty tracks, and so it goes.
It goes track, just clicking all through.
Yeah, you can go right to 37.
Gotcha.
That's much nicer.
Right.
Don't have to be an asshole about it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, that was kind of a dick
So
move.
1.5
For
years
her,
is
yeah,
really
you got to
Yeah.
sit through 7 minutes of silence.
Yeah, and then hit fast forward, and then maybe I'll hit like hear something, and then have to stop and then rewind. This is a fucking dick move, man.
Yeah, I agree with
Do you not know how CDs work?
Wow.
Can I get another beer?
What is can he not? Ever?
Anyway,
So tell me more about Smoke Wagon. What kind of music is it?
you. Texas country music, kind of
Texas country. Like
yeah.
Robert Earl Keen?
Texas country is the broadest genre there is. It's basically
so it's like perfect, right? You're right.
absolutely perfect.
So you can do anything you want and just say it's Texas country.
Or no, or
That doesn't
is
sound
it-
like any country. Oh, but it's Texas country.
Yeah, but then all you have to do is like, do you have to put like a twang when you sing?
No.
No, not
Racist.
really. You don't have to. You
Just
can.
'cause he's white?
If the song calls for a twang,
If the shoe fits.
yeah. But I don't know. It's like kind of like rock with a fiddle.
Like Charlie Daniels.
Kind of like Charlie
Like
Daniels.
just that one song that
Without
I know
the-
by Charlie Daniels.
with low racial overtones.
Oh, so not like Charlie Daniels at all.
Not like Charlie Daniels.
More like Charlie Pride.
More like Charlie
I don't
Pride.
know.
He's a black
We need a
country
rim shot.
singer.
Yeah.
That's why that's funny.
Charlie Pride.
Oh, like a Hootie and the Blowfish guy?
No.
Did you happen to see the most beautiful girl? That's right. That's Charlie Pride, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Charlie Pride.
Anybody going to
San Antonio,
I love San Antonio.
Phoenix.
I get all excited when someone mentions San Antonio in
In a
there.
song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like George Strait does it, I'm all, ooh, that's fucking cool. But because I
Huey
live
Lewis-
there.
Huey Lewis did it in I Want a New Drug.
He
I was
sure
like,
did.
ah!
Yeah, we just
Nobody
played
else cares.
Smoke Wagon just played a party at. He lives at the Cordillera Ranch.
Who does?
George.
George
does.
Strait.
He
Oh,
doesn't live
yeah.
in the Dominion anymore.
Yeah, he moved to Cordillera.
Yeah.
That's true.
Is that off 46?
Yeah.
We didn't know that.
I live in
until
Bernie.
Until they told us. We played a George Strait song, and they were like, "That's his house right there."
And he's all,
And you were
shut
like,
up.
"We'll turn it up, man."
It goes up to 11. Did you yet? No.
You start singing all fucked up, hoping they'll come over and
Yeah,
do
but
it
just
right.
come over and
Just mess up the lyrics.
You guys are ruining my song. This is how it goes.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay.
Is that Charlie Daniels? What the fuck is that?
That's fantastic.
Cicada. He's not going to stop for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to get laid.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It worked. I'm gonna try that later.
I think I got some off on my mouth.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. I saved your life, but then also
Tasted
destroyed
huge.
your taste buds.
hmm
Oh, wow.
So where do y'all play? Do y'all play in places?
Yeah, we're gonna play Shiner Fest next Saturday
Moulton,
in Shiner.
in Shiner.
Yeah.
That's bad.
When?
15th.
Next Saturday. Not this.
Wait.
The 15th of October.
Wait, is there a Oktoberfest, right? You said it's like a Oktoberfest.
Yeah,
Shiner
they call it
Boktoberfest.
Shiner Fest.
But
now.
because their thing, okay.
Yeah, it was Boktoberfest.
We played there at Skunkweed when it was.
Skunkweed won the Battle of the Bands here at Sneakers. Remember Sneakers?
Yeah, I remember Sneakers.
We won it, and we got to play at Boktoberfest at like 12:30 in the middle of the day. Like
Now here,
the
we,
shittiest time
no,
slot.
sweat your ass
winner,
off.
you won.
Yeah.
Sneakers was a rock and roll dance club. It was at like Nacogdoches and Parambital, right there. Nacogdoches, Parambital, and something else, wherever it all
Yeah,
comes
like a
together.
Naco Parent.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a long time ago.
I think I played at a skate park there, around that area.
Maybe. Doubt it, but maybe.
We,
No, I did.
we played there 3 weeks before it closed down.
Good job.
Skunkweed has
So you fucked it up for everybody?
We did.
Skunkweed.
we closed down
There's more than
multiple
one.
bars.
Oh, you're like that one guy.
Thumbs
that guy who
Ups.
was on Married with Children.
yeah.
He shut it down. He
I
was
think
on,
we were brought in as a way
Happy
to
Days?
rescue it,
Sure.
but not a successful way. We were
That's the way I would look at it. You know,
They're all,
they
you
called
want
us,
these guys to...
They called us to bail them out.
They would pay pretty well, and we would bring a huge crowd, and you know. But,
So how did you get a huge crowd? They barely played you on the radio.
so back then
there wasn't the
there
internet.
wasn't any social. Well, there was email, but we
Was there even MySpace back then?
no.
No, there's no mic.
So we would walk around with a notebook and get everyone's address, and we would, after practice, sit down and we would print up postcards and put stamps on them all.
So
and
when you say you'd
labels
walk
on
around,
them
you
all.
mean to walk around at your shows and
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
address?
Yeah.
Get everyone's address, and so we would notify everybody via mail, snail mail,
Hey, we're
when
having
our next show was. We would make a little
Oh,
flyer.
that's fucking
card,
crazy. That's
and-
hardcore,
Had a
man.
dot maker's printer.
Yeah.
See, that's why people are fucking lazy nowadays.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
all-
and
print out
also,
a bunch of labels. Well, we
Nowadays,
figured
the
out
stamp is 50 cents too.
You
oh, that's true.
you could just fart in a microphone, and if you could do it with 300 people
Poise.
in the audience, then you could get paid a lot.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's
it was
what we
all
did.
about bringing.
it was all about
So
that.
like the way
karaoke.
clubs used to work was they would have like 3 or 4 bands, and playing one night, and then each band, their flyer would be a different color, right?
Sneakers had
Right.
those tickets
Right.
with different
That's
colors.
how they
So
did it in
everything would be
Austin
different
back then.
tickets.
Yeah.
I mean different colors, and then that's how the club knew how many people that band brought in. 'Cause,
We,
you know,
Oh, I mean,
Alex's
'cause-
band is the red tickets, and
Well, no, because we used to play in a band called Darshan,
right,
and we played at White Rabbit.
and they
And
did
so-
that too.
Well, yeah, but I never knew why they were different colors. I just
Oh,
knew they were
that's why.
like they were like blue and black. And then I think one time we got like a red ticket. But I mean, I just thought they were just changing it up. But maybe that's why.
That's
It
how,
was just
yeah.
so they could figure out how much to pay you next time, or if to even invite you back.
Yeah.
So then why did I get 3 different colors? You talking
It was
shit?
just random. No.
You know the beer.
Oh my God! Would you stop that? Take some of that off.
What?
What?
Off.
Oh, drink it.
Drink it. So, what made you decide to switch to mostly country music style?
Just I'd already been in a metal band. And
So
I'd
you
already
just
been
started
in
a bucket list kind
so I
of
was
thing.
like, yeah, kind of.
It's like
I was
did that. Moving on next.
So I wanted to get into a country band.
And I always heard that.
Well, that was-
the country bands pay more locally. Is that true?
No, there wasn't really that big of a country scene, I guess.
Is it like Americana or is it like
Like
rural country?
in bars, you know, like
Yeah.
maybe in dance halls.
Right, like Midnight Rodeo and shit like that.
Yeah, and then, you know, Midnight Rodeo or Leon Springs Dance Hall or Cowboys or whatever, and they have house bands. They don't like bring in a lot of Thirsty
Really?
Horse.
Wow.
Well, a lot of them do.
Oh,
but
because
Thirsty
it-
Horse
it-
doesn't. Now, we play at Thirsty Horse. a
Where's
lot.
that?
That's, okay, it used to be Denim and Diamonds, and then after
Oh,
that it
okay.
was Dallas.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, I remember all those
Out
places.
in,
I mean, I don't.
In
know
Castle
it.
Hills.
Yeah, I didn't go to them. I mean, I wasn't old enough. but-
Sure.
Hey, you did bring an older guy with you then.
Yeah, yeah.
How dare you?
It
How
all
dare you?
sets-
We're the same age.
Yeah, well,
He's like,
we're
no.
the same age, maybe.
Damn it.
Wait, how
No,
old are you?
I just
45?
45?
What? I just look really, really old.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh, you're 30? Okay.
No, I'm 42.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, bitch.
Damn it.
40 is a great age.
No, 42. 40 was a great age, but now 42, so shit's gone off the rails.
51, I win.
Yeah, when you were, because I was like, oh, this dude looks like he's about my age, and then you were like, yeah, so back in
I'm a-
high school in
and you-
1981, I was like, what the fuck?
No, you said 83, and I was like, so that makes him 18 years. He could be my dad right now.
Yeah.
That's
What was
I
your
was
mom's
like,
name?
I was 9.
well, it's changed a few times. But that's awesome. Like,
We're doing some exciting things with this
Be
Smoke
rocking.
Wagon thing. We
Yeah.
our first EP we released had 6 songs, and they were all produced by Michael Morales.
Really?
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
Grammy Award-winning
4
Michael
Grammys.
Morales?
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it sounds
He came to my
awesome.
school. When I was in high school, it was the same year that he had that big, whatever, I don't even know what song it was, but it was like his first
Who
one, I
do you
guess.
give your love to?
No.
Oh, then he redid
What I like about you, he had a couple of hits.
he did that song?
oh, he redid
He
it.
redid it, but that was a big hit
He
for him.
played like all 4 lunches at Clark High School. And isn't like his uncle or something used to be in politics or something?
You know a guy named Charles English who went to Clark? I took guitar lessons for 3 months from a guy named Charles English that went to Clark.
I want my money back.
He had a band called Shanghai Steel. Back in the
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. I blurred out shit.
No, that was it. I just blurted that out.
Yeah.
I
No, it's
interrupted
all right.
him.
No,
works
my-
out.
He interrupted me in my
Yeah.
interruption of you.
He's probably the most talented
Didn't he start
musician
the?
I know.
He
It's my
started
turn.
like a, sort of like a School of Rock Music Academy type of thing,
Yeah,
right?
that's what
Yeah,
it has
it's called
now.
School of Rock, I
It's
believe.
called School of
right?
Rock. See,
That's where our guitar player is right now with
that's School
Steve,
of Rock.
learning some of our songs, because there's more to our story. Our
Yeah.
guitar player died 2 months ago. Our lead guitarist, Jason, he was 43 years old.
What was
We-
his Jason?
Jason Kahanic.
Jason Kahanic.
We played a Saturday night,
Oh, you're gonna dedicate this one to Jason.
and he
Kahanic,
was
right?
Man,
How do you spell it?
he had like flu
Uh,
symptoms.
Very Polish way.
Kahanic, there's an H in there.
K-A-H.
So he had flu-like symptoms.
Saturday night, he didn't want to play that gig, but he did. He muscled through it.
Oh my God,
By
y'all
the
killed
next day,
this guy.
we killed him. By the next day, he was gone. He had an aneurysm.
Oh my.
By the
God.
next day he was? After your
Sunday
show?
afternoon. We didn't find him till Monday. My other guitar player and his girlfriend found him. Jason's girlfriend and him went to his house. I was on the phone with them when they walked in and found him. It was
That's
fucking
tragic.
that was recent. That was like just about 2 months ago.
I'm so
And
sorry to hear that,
thank
guys.
you. Yeah, when you're in a band with someone, you're all
It's a
like
family.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh,
We're all
man.
really close. And trying to replace him, we found is a lot harder than we.
Well, you could never
expected.
replace him,
No, we can't.
but you can get somebody to.
We found a
fill
real
in.
good kid. He's 23 years old and lives in Seguin. And he's an old cowboy. Well, I say old cowboy. He's a young cowboy. But
A real cowboy.
a real
like
he
rode horses around and
Like George Strait.
cut off
cattle,
balls.
yeah, cut off
and
balls
inoculated
Are
cattle.
you serious?
but he's a great guitar player.
He's
Just for
amazing.
no particular reason, he just goes around cutting balls off cows.
Yeah, no prediction.
Yeah, he did. That's not his job.
Yeah.
He's just talking randomly. He's like,
He
hey,
gets a couple of
do you want me
beers
to cut
in him, and
the balls off that cow? Oh, sure. Okay. Cool.
he just goes to bars and starts bets.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I bet.
So Michael Morales knows all of our lead guitar parts like intimately, and so we sent him once already to learn the lead guitar parts for our original songs, and this kid just picked them up so quick. So he's back there again tonight, getting more brush up on that stuff.
Getting ready for this show.
How'd y'all meet Michael Morales?
Steve knew somebody.
So our
That dude.
Smoke
I mean,
Smoke
that guy was
Wagon's
huge.
other guitar player, his friend Jim Gunn, his
Of the Guns?
daughter. No,
Of the Guns?
no, I don't think
GUNN?
so. I don't think of the. It's GUNN, but I don't know that he's from the. He may be of
They're
the Guns.
probably all related.
Well, probably. We went down to their ranch.
For a band.
They got like a
retreat.
Longhorn cattle ranch or something down like Cuero.
And they're selling oil or
Yeah, well, they just started drilling oil down there. But we went down there just for like a band retreat to like learn these new songs that.
Yeah,
that-
all, like
get
all
away.
together
Mhm.
to
All
start.
of us, just the
trying
whole
to-
band for a weekend.
Not
just
to record, just to practice.
Just to
and-
practice and toss
How
around
cool,
ideas.
how cool is that?
we had
Very cool.
a blast. We drank plenty.
And he was like, my daughter goes to Mike Morales' School of Rock thing, and he talked to him, and then Michael said he was interested in meeting us, and so yeah, we went over there and talked to him, and here we are. He's outstanding. Couldn't
Yeah.
hope for anything better, man. I mean,
He becomes a part of your band for the time
Right,
you're working
right,
on your project.
Mhm.
And he's pricey, and we pay him right out of all the money we make in gigs. We don't keep any of it at all. We
It goes straight to him.
straight to the band.
straight to the band.
Oh, to the
Well,
band, yeah.
mostly to him, yeah, because it was expensive, but
But worth
it's
it.
worth it. And so we've been getting. Then who hooked us up with the radio producer? So we got Debbie Green, who's our radio producer.
Oh,
She
well,
has
she's a promoter, so we hired a promoter.
She has contacts with all these different Texas radio stations, and
So
she got us on the charts.
yeah, we released 2 singles off of that, and both of them went into the top 40 of the Texas charts. The TRRR, they call it. So, which is good. That's
A
our
chart, a
genre
chart
that
is a
we're
chart.
in.
It's a fucking good
Chart
chart.
is a chart, and so we got radio play. We got an offer to play in France, and
Shut up, are
yeah,
you serious?
yeah,
Yeah, they're
just-
playing
it's
us
just-
on radio in France.
Yeah,
Where at?
You know what's crazy?
Texas
My-
country music is actually really popular in Europe. Believe it. I
Yeah.
had no
my-
idea. I
a
never
podcast gets downloaded in France, actually.
Yeah.
There's,
Wow.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a.
It's the weirdest
The,
world.
the world is shrinking.
It is. Oh,
I said it was
earlier.
huge,
Yeah,
but
you're
it's
gonna go back on your
Not-
word now.
I made
You know, the world is flat.
well,
the world is
parts of
flat.
it are. Yeah, it's true.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. So, are you guys gonna do that? Or are you gonna?
We send them our proposal.
It just happened. So
Okay.
they said what would it take, and we just sent them back what it would take, and
$1 million.
Just like
and
yesterday.
You just send like a.
yeah.
So the Eagles of Death Metal is gonna open up for you guys.
I hope so.
I hope not.
The Eagles of Death Metal? That would be. Who's
Yeah, but see the way he said it's because the Eagles of Death Metal.
They were the band that was playing when all that shit went down. When they
In
blew
France.
up all the shit in France, in
Awesome.
Paris.
Oh,
It was
So
at
that's
their
why he's-
concert.
No,
That's why I said
okay,
it.
I'm
It was
sorry.
at their concert.
Why are you
I'm
being
sure-
assholes?
I'm sure they're not going
I didn't
back.
read that. I didn't get to that level
Yeah,
of detail when I was
apologize.
finding out what happened. There.
I'm just being a dick.
And Jay's
That's
like,
about
oh, that'd be awesome. Like, do you think
Yeah.
they'd play? Yeah, call
Did
them.
they live?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
did.
did. All of
Okay,
them.
that makes me feel
Every single
better.
one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking
Oh
asshole.
shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane.
It was pretty rough. Yeah, it was pretty rough. Pretty crazy.
Okay.
Well, that's fucking badass. So where can we find this Smoke Wagon music?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Amazon, iTunes.
Smoke Wagon has actual management. Skunkweed, we managed it ourselves, which makes us
But doesn't
the
that feel like-
shittiest managed band.
But doesn't that feel like pretty good though? Like you have
Oh,
this
that old adage
huge.
that a doctor who has himself for a patient has a fool for a doctor or something like
Right, I guess so, yeah.
But like
yeah.
doing it all yourself and like knowing you. I mean, that has to feel kind of good, right?
We never liked the business part of it, and so we never paid any attention to
Well,
the
that part
business
doesn't seem
of it.
fun at all. Like any business
Yeah, it was
part of it.
horrible. It sucks. It's the shitty part of it.
So did you guys get into like I don't know if it's too personal now, but did you get into like shitty contracts or
No, we never
Any-
signed any
you didn't sign
contracts
anything?
with anything.
y'all never sit out to do
No,
anything?
some people would come up every now and then, and we never believed them, and we were just like, nah, I don't want to talk about that. We're just gonna do what we're doing.
You're like,
I
yeah,
don't know if
we'll
it's
talk
real
after
or-
the show.
I don't know if it's real or
Just
not.
get with my guy.
I don't have time for this meeting about a record contract.
I got.
Oh shit, here we go.
There's a train.
It's gonna go on pause.
I gotta run a jackhammer in the morning,
Yeah,
so
right.
I will see you guys later.
Dave. Yeah. Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Dave.
So where did
Dave-
you get the skunk weed? Like, was it because you smoked weed, or is that like a?
Well, okay, so I was in my 20s, but I only really smoked weed for like one summer.
But he never inhaled.
But I never inhaled.
He did the Clinton thing.
And I would just smoke it on the grill. But
It just like, and then hotboxed everything.
Right.
Like you didn't literally put the shit to your lips. You just hotboxed.
I just
everything.
hotboxed it.
Yeah. Right. He can get away with that, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But I just smoked bongs. No, but Dave smoked weed. But really, the whole point of it was just to give us some cred. I mean, we weren't real heavy pot smokers.
Because like if you hear a name, Skunkweed, you're like, oh, these guys like to fucking get down.
Yeah, and
like,
so we got offered a lot of weed all the time.
are you serious? You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no, I can't.
Yeah, I was like, no.
I gotta work
thank
tomorrow
you.
morning.
Yeah,
So
or
good.
I don't. I gotta talk to people. I can't just stare at shit. But which that's what it does to me. Yeah, I can watch cartoons
Boy, that's
effectively and
a bunch
productively.
Of, a bunch of Tom and Jerry. Right. Just get really get into it.
Right.
Get that lady.
But yeah, I remember playing at Oktoberfest.
Oh,
And no.
It was St. Mary's.
No, yeah,
Oyster Bake.
Oyster Bake.
Oh, you played that?
Twice.
Yeah, played there twice. We got banned twice.
So okay, so you play it, they ban you, and then they invite you
And
back
then,
the next
well,
year.
let's get
Dion
the year.
started dating the guy who did the booking.
He started
daughter.
dating the guy. Oh,
The daughter.
Daughter.
Of the
He
guy.
wasn't dating her.
That's the story I thought I heard. Okay, so how
No,
did
they
you
were
get this
they were
idea?
just friends. I don't think they were dating.
Cheers,
Or maybe
guys.
They were. All right,
Cheers.
cheers.
Slancha.
Thank you guys. Thanks for doing the
Cilantro.
podcast. Oh yeah, I was supposed to slam it.
All right.
So that's a kamikaze.
Yeah. Kind of
Lemonade.
fruity. Kind of
That
sour.
is just lemonade, right?
No, go ahead. I got my drink right.
Awesome.
How do
Nice.
Wait,
Thank
is
you.
this yours?
yes, you sick fuck.
I was gonna make out with it.
So,
Okay, so yeah.
So I went after we played at Oyster Bake
Yeah.
the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I went off stage and some guy
Probably
hands me
Gary.
this joint. No, it was some
Oh.
dude I didn't know from the
Okay.
crowd. I just stepped out of into the crowd or whatever. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll take a puff. And then people kept talking to me, and I was like, anyway, I remember that. That's a shitty story, but
I asked him why.
I wasn't here for the beginning of the story, but I hope it was way cooler than the end.
I have hardly any experience with weed.
I asked-
But
Probably
Dave,
got-
Oh, I get it. Because
Yeah.
you think your kids are going to hear this.
no, not at all.
No, he's
It's
not even
just-
running for office.
I'm not even running for office.
Weird.
Nah,
Everybody-
when my kids
You
are
look
of
like you
age to
bleed
know, I'll tell them.
drugs.
Yeah. I love mushrooms.
Do you really?
Oh, like on a
LSD,
pizza?
But
Oh.
you can't find LSD anymore unless you know a 15-year-old kid or someone like that. And
then you get arrested,
Yeah.
but for hanging out with the
For hanging out with a
15-year-old kid.
15-year-old. Yeah, it looks a little unusual.
Right. What's this bearded guy doing with this kid?
no, I inhale once in a while. No, I inhale
All the time.
every day.
Every day.
I'm not stoned right now.
So, what? What happened?
I was waiting. I don't know. I usually wait till late at night or
Till the
something.
sun goes
Yeah.
down? That way you're
all-
not-
I- all you hear is
I actually need to
bubbling.
re-up. I think I got about one bowl left. Y'all know anybody?
You
Sure
should have told
don't.
me. I could have asked around. I'll be right back.
I wouldn't. Oh, yeah. Y'all don't know him. He pees every 15, 20 seconds.
No, that's good.
Like a little girl. Like a little
Are
tiny.
they're playing already, right?
No, they're not playing. They're still fucking around. Setting
Oh, okay.
up.
Setting up? Okay.
Yeah, they're not playing. That'd be badass if they were playing and it was this quiet over here.
Yeah.
That'd be cool as shit.
Yeah, that would be good. It'd be nice to have a little background ambiance if it didn't overpower or anything.
Yeah, I think over here it'll be just fine. I don't think it'll overpower it at all. Man. So it was probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago. We were recording in my house, and I had your album on in the back,
Yeah?
and I was really fucking drunk by the time I put that on. And I think I was playing Mexican Wrestler.
Yeah? Wow, you're the guy. You're the guy who listens to wrestling.
Dude, Mexican wrestlers are so fucking bad.
You know, it's a blast to play. It's super fun. But
All of those
we
songs
put it like last, and we
sound
didn't
like
think it
they're
was that big of
super
a hit.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
They sound super fun to play. I don't play anything, but
That was our
They
corniest, one
sound
of our
like-
corniest songs.
yeah, but I know people who were wrestlers.
Yeah.
That's probably why I like it so much. It's because I know dudes who wrestled in those.
Leon
Mexican
wrote that
wrestlers.
song.
But so we're having a podcast and we're talking about fucking nothing like usual, and I put that on. There was music on, and then that happened to come into the rotation, and I fucking cranked it up, and I was like, dude, we gotta find out whatever happened to these dudes.
Yeah.
And then he was like, dude, let's do it. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get right on that. And like, remember I said I was really drunk? I was like, dude, I'm gonna get right on that. I'm gonna find these dudes. It's gonna be great. And then I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
And then I guess it was about a month ago or so. He was like, hey, I found it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right? Just say yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
See? Exactly what I'm talking
It was
about.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It was.
It was just a luck of the draw.
Well, sort of.
Well, it wasn't a luck of the draw. It was kind of. I think it was more of a density.
It was
Yeah,
more
it was
density.
density.
It was definitely your density.
Yeah.
Density for sure.
So what did I miss? Anything good?
No.
You know, I always go for the small urinal. I can't go for the tall one.
Well, you usually piss on the top of the small urinal.
Oh.
Not him.
Not you. Well, you hang
Well,
low there.
well, it's weird. No, it's because I sit on it.
He's really short.
I sit on it. I sit on it. It's just the weirdest thing.
Just hit the floor drain.
People look at me weird, but it's comfortable.
It is. I mean, it's if you really think about it, it really is comfortable. It's
Lots
like
of people sit when they pee.
Well, half the population does, yeah.
52%.
Well,
yeah.
probably more than that, 'cause
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of guys do. My buddy Dave does. Dave Hill.
You don't want to make a mess. What if you're
Yeah,
wearing
well, he's
a
from
suit
Portland,
or something?
so
Oh.
that explains a ton of
he's
it right
that
there.
guy. He's always. Does he always do day drinking?
He doesn't flush the pee either, yeah.
Oh, if it's
If it's yellow, let it mellow.
yeah,
if it's brown,
right.
flush it down.
I live by that still.
Yeah.
Yeah, at my house, it's if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
how-
Why'd you shit in my house, you shitter?
Yeah,
Why?
Like that. Fuck, you come to my house and take a shit. What's wrong?
Yeah.
with
I know I leave it there on purpose.
That's,
Son of a bitch.
that's a pretty intimate thing, and you really got to know someone really, really well.
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
Steve, when do you start painting all this? Did you just crown molding in here?
Hey, Alex, why is the paint peeling on my bathroom wall?
Yeah.
So I'm staring at it. while
You
I'm
think
doing
that's
shit.
too loud, or
What do you think?
you can do a sound check?
It looks like it's fine.
They can still hear us.
Yeah, we're good?
Yeah,
You're still fine?
Cool, so we'll have background music.
Yeah, it's actually that's how we do our thing all the time.
That's what we were talking about when you were gone.
Yeah.
Because I was talking about how we were doing a podcast at my house and I had music on and then one of their songs came on and they cranked it up and I was like, we gotta get these dudes, and then I forgot all about it and you got these dudes.
and then it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, you got them and I forgot all about it.
And then I was like, hey, I don't know. I got Jay Brown. I got Jay Brown's number.
And I was like, how'd that happen? And he was like, a friend of a friend was the guy. And I was like, what the fuck?
It was like all exclamations. You got Jay Brown's number? Like he got fucking.
I was fucking
like he was gonna
stupid.
blow you. Like,
I wasn't that. I wasn't gonna blow you. No, that's not.
We'll talk about that later.
We won't.
But
he could deep throat this entire.
I don't think I can get my mouth around that microphone.
No. I'm saying him. But if you can try it, I mean that's
Well, we'll see.
another kamikazes. Another round of kamikazes.
Train.
Yeah.
I'm begging for the train. Whoa.
So tell me about your kids. How old are your kids?
They're 12 and 8.
And
So they don't know
girls
anything
or is
about
it-
I gotta get my girl is 8 and my boy is 12. Yeah. Yeah, they're good. Great kids. Yeah, couldn't hope for more.
Are they live in this area?
Yeah. Yeah, well, they live half with me, half with my ex.
So you see them all, are they with the
I see
same
them all the time.
with the same lady?
Yeah, she lives down the road.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
Y'all live
Y'all are
in the
real
same-
close. Oh, that's super
That's
awesome.
good, man.
Yeah, no.
That's really
It
cool.
worked out all right.
That's good.
Yeah.
What about you? You got kids?
No kids.
Yeah, you look like you just bleed drugs.
Yeah.
Again. Still. It's like, no, man, I'm sterile, dude. I told you I love LSD.
Marijuana does that to you.
Like once I smoked
You got
a
any
bowl,
kids? Nothing but seeds. You got me.
right? Isn't that the thing? Where if you smoke seeds,
Smoke
Then they
seeds.
pop,
they pop. But like,
and then they burn your carpet and your couch.
Hey, I just read a thing about what is that new thing to do with weed where you
Eat it? Dabs.
dubbing dabs?
Dabs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's wax.
Yeah, it's wax.
oh, wax. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's awesome.
Yeah, it's like weed crack.
Yeah, that shit's awesome.
it's like weed crack.
Have you tried that?
But you gotta,
I tried
you gotta
it.
like use a torch.
No, if you gotta use a torch,
you gotta use
it's
like a
basically crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, really? But you also have to use a spoon too, so that's not making it crack. Is it?
Oh yeah.
And a needle.
You're doing it wrong. Y'all are both doing it wrong.
Wait, that's not weed. Like, right, that's the black top. No, but
That
that's,
doesn't
that's
sound
what
like
you
that's
use those,
natural from the earth
but you
that
use
God gave us.
that's what you use the vapor pins for. It burns
No.
the shit out of it. That's the same thing.
That's a different stuff.
That's oil.
Yeah.
The weed oil. Yeah.
I told you.
Goes in the
Dude,
vapor.
bleeds drugs.
Yeah, no, I know a little bit about weed. Every job I've had, and I'd always tell them, well, I'm in a band. What's the name of your band? I'd always hate to tell them Skunkweed, and then they put two and two together in my long
And
hair.
still hire you.
They're
Holy
like,
shit, your hair is
they
long
think
as
just because
hell.
I'm in a band called Skunkweed, I have long hair, I smoke weed. And I do, but they think,
I got a good paying government contractor job because I'm in
Skunkweed.
Skunkweed.
Yeah. You went in for the job interview.
I went in for the job interview, and
Do you still work there?
was a contract.
that company lost the contract, and I worked for the company.
So this
that
was a
had me now.
long
This
time
was
ago.
6 years ago.
Cool.
Yeah, but he's
should
in the interview as
But I'm in the interview, and the guy goes, so like, what hobbies do you do? Or anything? I go, oh no, I was in the interview, and someone comes into his office and goes, yeah, and went, hey, I just wanted to say hey and meet you and all that stuff or whatever. And I go, oh, okay, thanks. He's like, dude, your band is awesome and all this stuff. And then left. And the guy interviewing me goes, well, what's all that about? I go, well, I play in a band,
You
Skunkweed.
pulled out your ball sack.
You just pulled your dick out. You're like, I'm famous.
He recognized me from this band I play in.
Just his balls.
And the guy interviewing me goes, are you serious? You're in Skunkweed? Are you serious? I go, yeah, I'm in Skunkweed. He goes, dude, I own both your albums. Me and my buddies were
I
just,
only have one.
yeah. We were just listening to it just the other day. We went hunting and all this blah, blah, blah. So,
He was like, I'll tell you what, if you autograph these CDs
yeah.
and show me
He
your
couldn't
nuts.
believe it. So, hey, it worked out great
He's
for
all,
Jay.
show me you already got him out.
He's like, that's nuts.
No, Jay Brown.
So, most people are cool. Most people are
But not for you, Dave.
not me. Well, he's afraid they're not, but they all
what
are.
do you do?
Everyone's
So why don't you, you don't have to tell me who you work for.
Well, why don't you cut your hair then?
because I won't. Because
Oh, let me ask you this. My dad, who's, you said you're 51?
yeah.
He is 61. You know, I remember I told you, bands his whole life, he's in bands right now. Long hair, just like you. His hair goes all the way down to his butt, still. But he's a little thin on top. Is that why you're wearing a hat?
No, he's got a beautiful head.
shit!
He's the Samson of all my bands.
You're like fucking cousin It. That's fucking awesome.
Oh, the horns.
I can't cut this.
better not
Girls
cut that.
want to touch it. If I cut this, they won't want to touch me. I won't have anything that they want to touch.
Yeah, you're like, my hair goes all the way down to my dick.
I've considered cutting it, and every time I do, some girl in the drive-thru goes, "Oh, I like your hair," or something. I go, "Damn it." Jay told me I'm out of the band if I cut my hair. I give him credit.
You're a really good bassist then.
Yeah. You gotta have at least one long hair in a band to be worth a shit.
But even a
My
country
philosophy.
band?
Especially a country band.
Because that's like out of the norm.
Look at how times have changed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like Blackberry Smoke, they all got long hair.
Yeah, they're a great band.
They're a great band.
They got,
Blackberry Smoke?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're the kind of music we play. We play one of their
you
songs.
should look into them. They're really good.
do that. Blackberry Smoke. Y'all do one of their songs?
We do. Pretty Little Lie.
Pretty Little Lie.
Yeah, it's a great song too. Yeah,
It rocks. You know,
it rocks. It's like Southern rock. It's badass.
That's what I'm assuming y'all mean by Texas country. It's like Leonard Skinner.
I just say Texas country because I hate saying what genre I play. You know, but what kind of music you play. Good music. You know.
Skunkweed, that's true.
How would you?
It's everything.
How would you? Yeah, like you can't describe Skunkweed.
You can't.
People would ask me what kind of music is that. I'm like, I don't know. So the closest thing I came up with was adult beer drinking music.
As opposed to high school
adult. That's really adult
beer music.
It's dirty.
But
I mean, I would drink to that.
Hey, let's drink to that. Cheers.
cheers.
To answer your question 5 conversations ago,
Hey, they're here to interview me, Dave.
it's very good.
But what do you do for them?
The
Civilian contractor?
right, IT stuff. Manage their equipment. Their
He's a computer genius.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're a computer genius?
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, that's what I do.
Was it offensive earlier when I said that some computer nerd put all that music on the servers?
Yeah, Dave is Lucifer 2, 2.0. No, never mind. That was a shitty joke. Whatever.
I fixed his printer the other day.
You mean
I fixed my
He
printer.
fixed my printer the other day.
you're supposed to turn it on?
You unplugged it. Yeah, you
No, this was
Unplug it, plug it
we
in.
had to go
Unplug
in
it,
and
plug it in.
program IP addresses.
Yeah, we had to set that mask and
Yeah, it wasn't your run
was an
a wizard.
It was an IT problem.
Because he taught me computers. Because he used to work for Mike Mayfield, right?
Yeah, Mike Mayfield.
So they know
But
computers.
that was before networking really took off. Really was a
That's
big
before
thing.
computers took off.
Well, this is back in the days of. All right, so
USA.
when I worked with Mike
He sold me my
Mayfield,
first computer, then he taught me how to fix it when it broke.
This
Then
is
I
what-
said, I'm going to get a job doing that.
when I worked for Mike Mayfield,
When Diablo
Windows
was good.
286 just came out. You never heard of
That's
that?
weird because we're only on 10 now.
Yeah.
Why are we going backwards?
It was for the
Is this like that Star Wars thing?
Represented
from the future.
Represented the 8286 processor. That's what it meant by that. And then Windows 386, and then Windows 3.1.
Yeah, this isn't the
3.0,
And then 95.
and then 3.1 was the first networking Windows.
That is the one I had. And then you told me on Windows 95 or 98, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when it starts getting to 95.
That's the one I have now.
Yeah.
His,
Well, no, with the XP, don't forget that. I mean,
his laptop has like a handle on it. Laptop?
NT, Windows NT,
And Windows 2000.
My laptop
Windows
has,
2000, Windows
Straps.
98.
was it 98 and then XP or XP and then 98?
That's when.
It was 98, 2000, XP.
nerds!
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Did you guys ever play Diablo? Or,
Yeah, of course.
Or Doom, right?
I worked at a software
Wasn't that
rental store that had games.
That is
So yeah, we
What the
played.
fuck is a software rental store?
It's something that doesn't exist anymore.
It was right
That
next to
was
Blockbuster.
No, it was. Yeah, actually, it was right next to Hollywood Video.
He
I was all assistant manager at Hollywood Video.
Oh yeah. I a buddy that worked with us there dated a girl at your.
Am I supposed to? I know her.
She was cute too. I can't remember her name.
So what do you do? You're a computer nerd. How long have you been there?
I've been in this company about 4 years, but I've been doing it since '99. Working with when the Y2K scare, that was when I made my move because I was actually a robotics guy.
You're like, cool, there's no more computers. I'll be in IT.
Well, that was how I got my foot in the door with no experience at all. I had no experience when 1999. I was delivering pizzas and waiting tables.
Oh, for who?
Antonio's Pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And over on
Days of Allah and
Days of Allah.
Huebner or Babcock?
That one too.
I used to live in Tanglewood, man.
Oh, I probably delivered you a pizza.
There was a band. There was a band over there called Ragdoll.
Oh, they do Aerosmith covers.
They did.
You said Aerosmith?
Well, because Ragdoll is an Aerosmith song. No, they
I don't like
did.
Aerosmith.
They did "Sweet Child of Mine."
I do. Steven Tyler's voice is amazing.
They did "Sweet
I think
Child
him
of
live, he
Mine."
can still sing.
Like the week that "Sweet Child of Mine" came out, I heard him playing it in their garage,
Oh,
and
wow.
it blew me away.
That was like '87.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He's like, yes.
Right. So like they were.
That would have blown me away too because I remember that solo when I
That
first
song
heard
was
it. I
fucking
was
badass, and for them to be playing it,
Child of Mine like
a week after that album came out.
Wow.
They were playing it in their garage.
So they were fucking
and I was like,
huge.
what
Wait,
the
is
fuck?
that's the second album after
No, that's on Appetite.
Is it?
Sweet Child of Mine is on Appetite. That's their.
I don't know that.
That's one of their first big hits.
I thought it was.
Promise.
Okay.
You weren't born yet.
No. I remember that was one of the albums I listened to. That one.
And then I was like, because I was skateboarding up to the store. I was skateboarding up to the 7-Eleven that was next to Antonio's Pizza, and I heard them playing, and they were all in high school, and I was in middle school, and I just pulled up my skateboard, and I just fucking sat on their driveway and listened to them. And then I just would hang out with them all the time. I would just go there and listen to them, just hang out.
That's a blast. Yeah.
And then fast forward, I think it was 4 or 5 years, my dad's band opened up for them at, I think it was the Oasis on Austin Highway.
I remember Oasis.
Oasis or the bar?
Yeah, on
That's still
Austin
on.
Highway.
It's still there, probably. I know.
It was pretty crazy.
Well, it was because of the Y2K scare that this company was looking for extra people because they had like hundreds of patches they had to get out to all their clients, and they needed just anybody.
Man, I don't know if you remember how big of a deal that Y2K scare.
Yeah, I was in high school.
I went
It's
to
about as big as that 2012 scare.
I went to the
Nobody.
It was a big deal.
Yeah, I
It
spent.
was such a big deal. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
it
go
was
ahead.
such a big deal that the girl that I was dating and engaged to, her parents changed our wedding date to before 2000 because they were afraid that after 2000 everything was going to go buck wild.
Yeah,
So we got
everyone
married in
was.
November of '99 because 2000 was going to be crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a big deal.
Nobody was sure what was going to
terrified.
happen.
And everybody just sat there and they're like, okay, now what?
Like everybody thought, like everybody's bank accounts were going to roll back to zero.
That'd have been awesome.
Shit was going to go. bust.
Power grid was going to go out.
Fight Club style.
Everything
Planes
was-
falling out of the sky.
Everything was going to be
That's the weirdest
crazy.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, how weird are people? Like, who thought that?
Well, I mean, there was some validity behind it because it had to do with the way they did the numbering.
Because it was all they didn't account
If
for
they
zeros.
used a
because-
two-digit date to save space, because shit wasn't a terabyte back then, you know?
Yeah, back then it was floppy disks.
Yeah. Well, you know, when the computer first came out, they thought, oh, well, the biggest computer now is 64K. I'll just make, this operating system for 10 times that, 640K. So you actually need Hyman sys and some other shit to go above that, right? It used to be that way. Oh man, it's been so long.
That's okay. This isn't that podcast. You can
Okay.
skip all that part.
Oh, you can go into it. I'll just paint picture it right.
That's what editing is for. Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? You can just say shit. We'll all believe you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well then, so the Earth's flat, and
Damn it.
the main reason. Okay. Anyway,
Main reason is because the Earth is really small.
But I think they
which we've all determined.
Yeah, I mean, hello. Yeah, but Y2K was a big
I was just talking about that a couple days ago. How part of my, you know how you had like a school supplies list. So like before I would go to like high school.
Well, his had a tablet, a stone tablet.
Big Chief with the number.
Have you bought school supplies lately?
Yeah.
Well, he has two little kids.
Oh, you had two little kids. Yeah. So it's napkins and paper towels
Yeah, you
and
had like a whole
Ziploc
roll
bags.
of- and
It's
the
an
gallon
entire
Ziploc
HEB
bags.
cart full
You're
of
basically
shit.
purchasing all the supplies that the school would
from
normally.
aisles 1
Yeah.
through 30. Like that's,
Yeah.
you have to get one of everything in there. It's fucking stupid.
Ziploc bags, all kinds of crazy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like the boys would buy the quarter,
The quart, Ziplocs,
and then the
girls
girls
bring
buy
a gallon.
the gallon ones. It's the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. But in my school
Because of all
supplies
those
list,
reports of the teachers having to spend their own money on shit.
I guess.
But now, what are you going to do with
it used to be
400 quart-sized bags?
No
I mean,
idea.
how many's in those boxes? And then you got 30 kids in the
24?
class.
I don't know.
That's a lot of shit.
2 boxes of Kleenex.
well, mine had a floppy disk. Like I bring 8 floppy disks.
Oh, when you were a kid. Not for your kids, but for yours.
Yeah. Now for now, they don't even have
Floppy did. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, they don't. But for me, whenever I was in high school, so like 15 years ago, like they would have.
But are you talking about the 5 1/4s or like the 8? Remember those big
No,
ones?
not those
I
big
have
ones.
actually floppy.
what an 8-inch one. Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah.
Those were actually floppy. The other ones were hard disks. I don't know why they call them floppy.
5 1/4 and 3 1/2.
Yeah,
They're still floppy, just in a plastic case.
Right.
The 3 1/2.
That's what I had. And then I would get them in like different colors.
And they were 512 megabytes.
No, they were.
No,
They were 720K, and then the high densities came out, and they were 1.4
Oh, well, fuck
megabytes.
me.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The 5 1/4s were 360K, and then the high densities came out, and they were
So trying to save like a game
1.2
like
megabytes,
on there
I
or
think.
pictures on there.
Yeah.
Like you would just, and then you would buy those little stickers to wrap on top of them and write what that was.
Right.
That was fucking
The
awesome.
VHS, those came with stickers too.
That's right.
Oh, they did come with that.
Yeah, they did.
And then you would put the little paper inside that little square
Yeah, so you can record
so you
over
can
it.
record over whatever.
Yeah.
So like if I didn't like Thelma and Louise, looking on a
Why
VHS,
wouldn't you like Thelma and Louise?
I don't.
That's how we're gonna die.
Deal.
As women, you know, they're gonna whatever.
Oh, yeah, well, no, he's
Justin.
transitioning.
Hey, wait, you're not. Hey, no judgment. You're not allowed to judge anymore.
No judgment, no.
Oh, you can't because you get
You-
slapped.
This is
Buy
a
house,
trans
you do.
podcast. We didn't tell y'all.
Okay, that's fine. Right, that's
So when are you guys turning?
That's a community I'd like to tap into, but well,
Oh,
maybe you can edit that part out.
yeah. Wait, when they're done? When they're done?
He went from hookups to tap it. All right.
I just blurt shit out
But when do you
sometimes.
want to tap into it? That's the key. Like,
After, not and not really.
here we go again.
But yeah, like on I'm sure y'all have never listened to podcasts, but if you ever do,
podcasts at work.
but if you ever listen to this one, he has a few demos
Yeah.
where that's the only thing. It's there's no long interview. It's just a demo, and there's 4. No, I have 3 of them. Three songs, and everything on the song is him. The drums, the bass, the guitar, everything
Wow.
is him.
That's pretty
All
good.
by himself.
We used to try and do that back in the day, but to find out
way
how shitty
easier
of a
now.
drummer you are that way.
No, yeah, I found out, but like, I work from home,
Uh-huh.
and so I'll just be I'll be working, and I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna play this again. And so
Yeah.
I'll start fucking working on it again. So I have a lot of time to like fucking kind of not perfect it, but get it to where it's like listenable. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Or presentable.
Yeah, no.
know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But I named it "I'm Your Density." You know, from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
You know the instead of saying "I'm Your Destiny."
Yeah.
you don't have to tell them. They named their band Smoke Wagon.
Yeah. No, I
okay.
got
Yeah, so
that's,
I got my band name.
you know, he
You
was
can
only
go ahead and go pee. It's
he was
fine.
only in the first one. You know, he wasn't in the.
He wasn't.
Yeah, George. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
George McFly. And then
He's still pissed about it.
Yeah, he's.
well, he was mad. Remember
He's still
because
mad.
yeah, he still is because he came out of that.
But in his defense, according to them, they still haven't broke even on that movie yet.
Really?
That's why he hasn't got.
Well,
any
they made a
residuals.
They made a mold of his face.
They
That's
used
what.
his likeness though.
Yeah. And so he was trying to sue him or something. I don't know if he was. If it worked.
Well,
But I-
the
yeah.
way that lawsuit ended was they were like, "We still haven't made any money on that movie, so when we do,
So
we'll
when
let
we
you
do,
know."
we'll pay you.
It's one of the most successful movies in history.
Yeah.
And they're
If they
still
haven't
making
made
money.
movie on that. If
They're
they
still
haven't made
making
on
money.
that, then there would be everybody would have stopped.
Yeah, that's bullshit. But
No, plus also he is crazy.
he is crazy.
He probably is a flat earther
George McFly.
Possibly.
or right around there. Yeah.
Yeah, Crispin Glover. Yeah.
Crispin Glover. Right.
Yeah, but he makes his own movies. He takes them on tour.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. All
You know who
that.
I thought like I just saw recently who's not a fucking weirdo is
Me.
other than you is Corey Feldman.
Right.
Okay, so
Well-
well,
No,
he sort
I
of
mean-
is
You know,
a
they
weirdo.
released the name of the guy that possibly raped Corey Haim.
Oh, praise Jesus! It was not Michael Jackson.
No, not Michael Jackson. But, well, they found a bunch of shit in Michael Jackson. I don't know. There was that conspiracy. I don't
Okay,
know.
so
That was true.
hold on. So
Wait,
that
so he
story
did-
you're
he
talking
did
about,
bone him.
hold on. The story that you're talking about is they found a bunch of weird porn and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well the sheriff in that investigation a week later came out and said, I don't know where they got all this. That's
Yeah.
all bullshit.
Okay, good. Yeah, because we would have arrested. They would have arrested him right then.
He was never
For having
convicted of
kitty
anything.
porn.
I mean, he would have got
Yeah.
something. But Corey Haim Feldman we were talking about? Who's the name of the guy?
Feldman's guy's still alive. Haim's the cuter one, I guess.
No, you don't have to tell me.
No, but
Yeah.
in my defense, it's the other way
I'm a
around.
huge Two
Yeah.
Corey's fan.
Yeah.
So, but no, but
He
you were
really
saying-
is.
No, I
You
am.
really are.
But you were saying they released the name of the guy who.
Right. So one of Corey Haim's friends was pissed at
Feldman.
maybe Feldman or for like bringing this whole shit up
Yeah, because
and spat out the name of the guy, and it's this guy who was like not even a major role in a lot of those 80 movies, but you probably would recognize him. I can't remember his name. Of course, he denies it.
was
now.
it John Forsythe? What was his name?
William Forsythe.
William Forsythe. Because he's in all.
John Forsythe is a guy.
John, right? Isn't John Forsythe?
John
Yeah,
Forsythe.
but William is who you're thinking of.
Okay.
So my wife, she's in Houston right now, driving home, and she said, "Hey, I'm about to drive home. I'll call you in a few minutes. I'll call you in 20 minutes."
And you said,
and I
"Don't."
said, I'm still recording with Alex and 2 members of Skunkweed! Exclamation point. And she said, "Oh hell yeah!"
She really did say that.
Yeah, like with,
Nice.
with like 9 exclamation points.
Well, 6, but you're seeing double. Oh shit,
God
dude!
damn it!
When you-
And I'm driving.
Well, I wouldn't call that driving.
Yeah, that's true. We tore up Main Street.
Y'all are both riding home.
Son of a Uber.
Yeah.
Does Uber come out yet?
You do not want to get a ticket in Cibolo, my friend.
I lived here forever. I won't
Yeah.
get a ticket.
I got a ticket, and to get deferred disposition, they call it now.
Adjudication.
It was deferred adjudication, but now they call it deferred disposition. I don't know why the fuck that is, but you still have to appear before the judge.
Yeah, I'm going to Dimebox, Texas tomorrow morning
Right.
to fight.
And then, after your probation period's over, you have to come back and appear before the judge. And the way they do it is you show up, so you got to show, that's 2 court appearances you got to make. In,
What if you don't live in that shithole town?
Doesn't matter. I work fucking 45 miles away.
You work 45 miles away.
I work at Port San Antonio.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Didn't you used to work there?
Where?
What was it called before? Kelly?
Kelly Air Force Base.
Yeah, you did.
I used to work at Boeing, yeah.
That's where he was working.
Boeing.
during
I work
9/11.
right by Boeing.
9/11. He was working there. At
I was working
9/11.
on C-17s. I was a.
Oh, yeah?
I was a aircraft. I guess fuel cell. I worked in the fuel cells.
Well, the building I work in now used to be a
Building 171.
well,
building one.
it used to be a building where they would use a bunch of solvents and shit and clean airplane parts. It's a 1/4 mile long building. They turned into an office.
The hallway is.
The hallway is a 1/4 of a fucking mile
What kind
long.
of an air conditioning
You
system
look
is that?
down the hallway and it's
Christ.
just talk about a camera shot of sadness, because it's all just cube farms everywhere, on
Hey.
either side of it.
Jay Brown, you gotta go see Dennis. Oh fuck
That's how we
again.
met. Cube Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really was like that, right?
Well, I had a point somewhere.
You
in there.
didn't, I promise.
Nah, I probably didn't.
So, giant building.
Giant
long
building, but
hallway.
before that, I had a point.
I worked 45. Oh, it was the
45
double
miles.
court appearance.
Oh yeah, so you got to go see him twice. And what they do is, if you show up at noon, it's first come first serve to
God
get on the
damn
docket,
it.
right?
That's ridiculous.
So you show up at noon.
Is that here in
Yeah,
Cibolo?
right here, right over there. You show up at noon to get on the docket, so that you're one of the first ones called. Then you come back at like 2 or 3 when court starts, right? And I show up back there after I had just gone in at noon to get my name, one of the first on the docket. So, they only, it's circuit court, so they only hold court like once every couple months. So there's always a shitload of people in there. The chick carrying the dockets has got this stack of envelopes and shit that is 3 feet high.
So Cibolo's the new Selma?
Yeah, Cibolo's a new Selma, pretty much. And she's carrying them in order of how they'll be called. She sets them on the table, and they all fucking just fall in this collapsing shit of hell. And I'm like, holy fuck! Right when she said that, I felt like screaming
Did
out
you say that?
"fuck" in court.
Fuck!
So
You were like, I was first.
I was fucking first, and now 3.5 hours, I think at 5 o'clock they finally called my fucking name. Wow.
Bro, J. Brown
all I had to
Joseph?
say was yes. I can get you tickets for 6 months. Thank you,
Oh
and
my
then go.
God. If that happens, I'm gonna kill myself. So I'm driving to Dime Box, Texas tomorrow to go fight a speeding ticket I got 2 months ago.
No, you're gonna fight it?
I always fight them.
Yeah, good for you.
I've won the last couple.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
I'm gonna go fight it. Might as well.
Hey, exercise your rights, my friend.
Hey, you know what? If they're gonna waste my time and money, I'm gonna waste theirs too. Fuck them in the face.
Wait, they
And-
wasted your money?
Well, I gotta fucking go.
Yeah, they're waiting.
Oh yeah. So the last one that I won was in Dallas.
You said Houston.
It was in Houston. I won. Cost me $500 in gas and hotel stays.
Yeah.
But I won.
Good. Good for you. Hey, it's a matter of pride. Stick
So
it to the man.
I'm gonna go fight this one too, and I'm gonna record the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, you should.
Why not?
Yeah. And make interesting viewing.
Fucking why not? Probably not.
Maybe.
I record all kinds of shit, and he's like, yeah, delete.
Yeah, I just trash it.
Oh, it's a blast.
It might be good.
Well, you guys got. I got to get going,
Okay.
but I mean to the ladies' room.
Oh, okay.
But are you done? Well, you're not done. Are you fucking serious? I'm gonna get another beer. But I'm gonna stop recording. But dude, I really appreciate you doing this.
Yeah.
You too,
Both
Dave.
of you.
Anytime.
This was an unexpected surprise.
You know.
Hey, you want to go to Main Street? I said, okay.
Oh, but there's a little bit of a caveat. You gotta talk to some fucking goons with a microphone.
Hey, you want to go hang out? Oh, wait. There's going to be these two assholes that show up.
Well, he didn't. For the record, he didn't know there was probably two, right?
Really?
I didn't know what.
You didn't know there was two of us, right? You
No,
just said,
no.
You didn't know I was coming?
no, you just said.
And you didn't know he was coming.
Wow.
Hey, y'all got even with each
Yeah,
other.
we're even. Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought a white guy and you brought a white guy.
That's true. Wait, then what does that make me?
Smart. to bring a white guy to Cibolo.
That's true. That's what I was thinking.
You gotta drive through Selma. Sure.
Everybody keeps looking
Yeah.
at me, and I'm like, they probably think I'm like exotic looking. Yeah.
I probably think you're waiting
I
busting
have,
tables.
believe it or not, I have a lot of friends who have Mexican friends.
I have a buddy.
A lot of them. No, my kids are half Mexican.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Good for you.
Well, then you're in good
Yeah,
You're in
yeah,
good
yeah.
people.
And his wife is white, so I don't really understand.
Yeah, and I, that's what I don't understand.
His kids are also half Mexican.
My ex-wife.
That's funny.
Yeah, how that happened, I don't know.
You're all cool.
But.
Wow. This is awesome.
So how come the landscaper hasn't been charging us lately, sweetheart? No reason.
On that note, I'm gonna go pee. I gotta go pee, but we can still hang out. I just
Hey, will you give this back to the bartender?
what?
Trey?
He was nice enough to let me borrow that because I couldn't carry 8 drinks. So is there a clipboard where I can put my address on and y'all can mail me a piece of, like a postcard?
Not
that-
You
anymore.
got a time machine.
I swear to God, man, we were like,
Well, I'm working on a
Very.
flux capacitor that can be very.
So how do we find out when you guys are playing? In Bernie.
well, we're on Facebook.
Oh, well,
Get on our
I'm an
Facebook.
adult, so I'm not on Facebook.
We still own the rights to skunkweed.com,
Oh,
but we
shit.
never update it or do anything. But it's a
It says-
fucking
it says
great
like 1998.
website. It'll be worth $1 trillion in 100 years.
Colorado.
That's true because they're trying to buy you out.
Right.
Has anybody ever approached you about that?
No, actually.
But we're still open.
Yeah,
no,
we're
they're all
still hoping, yeah.
skunkweednet.com. Right.
So go to Colorado with your clipboard and get everybody's address and
Yeah.
name, and then send them all a thing that says,
Yeah,
we
you
have
know,
skunkweed.com.
I wonder what happened to. Oh, you can record.
Now,
Now
yeah.
it's
fucking
we're done
yeah, fuck
now.
it. You might as
All right,
well
well,
turn it
see you
off.
later.
You shouldn't have
Thanks.
told us. Now we're going to be all. And I like
Peanuts.
America.
I said
Taylor
peanuts.
Swift
Peanuts.
and America
Yeah,
is
not
flat.
penis.
and
America is flat. Just
Don't
America.
forget to graduate from school.
Yeah, but don't go to college.
Don't
But you know, you remind me
Oh,
of.
Hillary's going to pay for
They're
it. so
just
fuck
rape
it.
factories now.
Are they?
Pretty much.
That's what I hear. 8 out of 10 people at college are raped. So, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yet we're all supposed to go to college?
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Even the guys?
That's why you just go on.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Even the
Apparently, Steve told me earlier.
I'm
that
about to
he was-
enroll.
I was about to say, maybe I might go back to school.
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
remind me of Dana Carvey. Like,
Oh, wow. Fuck you, sir. No, I'm just kidding. He's funny.
I'm so glad
He's hilarious.
That's how you gotta end it. Just the fuck you say.
fuck you, sir. All right, good night. Good night.